Jan from the Creative Frugal Wonder Woman, and I am so glad to be here with you. I am with a company called Pharmacy, and we have a lot of wellness products, skincare lines, hair care, and also makeup. And one of the things that I've been struggling with is finding just that right shade of our new VFX Foundation. So I've come up with a great tip. I created a swatch for all 21 shades of the foundation. So what you're going to do is you're going to be able to take these colors and you're going to be able to put them up to your face, your chest, the back of the hand, whatever it is that you use for your color matching, and you're going to be able to see that shade. So let me show you how to create this awesome swatch that will really help boost your business, and let's get started. Okay, so here's a color swatch, and you're going to need a few tools. So let's start with that. First, you're going to need a book cover. You can get this through Amazon. This one is 7mm, or you can go ahead and most of your office product stores are going to have them too. If not out on the shelf, then you can probably go to the printing and binding and copy section, and they will generally sell you by the sheet. So you're going to get, you're going to cut these 2.5 by 4. So you're going to get 6 out of each sheet. So to do the 21, you're going to need 4 sheets of this. Then you're going to need, don't worry about having a laminating machine. I found that these actually work much better. So you want to get the laminating sheets where there's no heat or special tools required. I do have a laminating machine and I used it, and you're going to see what happens. You don't want to do that. And then I went ahead and I ordered from Amazon my labels. Now I use the Presta 94220 from Avery. I have a template. Now I went ahead and I have put the PDF in the description of this video. So you can just go down there, click that PDF file, and print out all 21 colors of the VFX. It will give you the samples, or not samples, it'll give you the labels like this one. So I've just used the one there, but it will give you all 21 colors plus 3 on the bottom, so that if they decide to come out with more colors, you could just write in the bottom and add to your swatch. Then you're going to want a cutter of some sort. I like to use a guillotine cutter, but you can use any paper cutter will work. A pair of scissors, a hole punch. Now this is called the crocodile, so I'm able to punch. You can see right there is where I punch, and I'm able to punch quite a few of those at a time. So, but a regular hole punch works also. And then you're going to want a clip, a ring, adjustable ring that you can open. Okay, let's get started and start making our swatches. Okay, and now to make things even easier on you, instead of having to purchase all 21 of our colors of the VFX, you can use our samplers. So we have 2 samplers. One has 3, 8, 14, and 16 in it, and then the second one has 2, 6, 10, or 9, and 10. So you can, just by getting these samplers, both of them, you can get 8 of our colors and only have to worry about the other 13. But this is going to give you a really good starting point to your color swatches. So also, when you're using the color samples, just clip the very corner. You can kind of see here. Try to get the lighting better. You can see how I just barely clip the corner, and then when I'm done, I can kind of squish the foundation back into here, and this has stayed, oh my gosh, I did this before I went to convention, so this has been open at least a month, And this is all, there's so much in there. I can do so many samples with this. It's crazy. This would be a good thing to have a team meeting, and you could all, you know, lay it out and do color swatches for each of the leaders, or there's so many things that you could do. You know, just at retreats, there's just a ton of things you could do. And just with those 8 samples, have enough to do. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine how many. There's so many in there. It's crazy. Okay, so let's get started. We've went ahead and we've copied our sheet from the PDF that's attached to this video. I'm going to go ahead and do number 2, which is porcelain. I've cut my book cover. You can see that. So it's 2.5 inches by 4 inches. I'm going to put my label up at the top. Oops. Then I'm going to take my number 2 porcelain sampler, and I'm going to squeeze out just, ooh, that's too much, but it's what it is. Okay, you really don't need that much, but we're going to go ahead and just do a couple swipes each way with your finger, and we're going to set that aside to dry. Now, you really want to make sure that you let these dry over at least a couple hours, if not overnight. I will show you what happens. If it's too wet, it just squishes out. The other thing is, when using a laminating machine, there's just too much pressure in there. So it squishes it and it just doesn't come out well at all. So using the laminated sheets that are just peel and stick work the best. Let's see. Now I went ahead and I did this one a couple hours ago. It's got a little spot there that's not quite dry, but I think we'll go ahead and do it. You're just going to peel the backing off from your laminate sheet. Let's set that down. So I have the sticky side up. And I take, and I know it's hard to see from this angle, but I take and I'm going to lay this edge down first, up as close as I can with not going over. And then just rub it down. You want to make sure there's no bubbles in there. And there you go. There's your color swatch. So you're going to take your scissors, you're going to trim it down. The easiest thing to do is you can actually feel that that book cover a lip. So just lay the top blade of your scissors right alongside that and cut along. Now I went ahead and I cut all of my book covers, put my labels on them, and I went ahead and I punched holes in them all, so that now all I had to do is wait for the colors to come in and I'll add it to it. So you don't have to have all the colors to start your swatch. Having these samples, the 2 samples and the 8 colors here, is a great place to start. And this will be great. Now we're going to go ahead and we're just going to use our hole punch. Punch a hole. And then add it into our color swatch. Now I actually had started this one. I'm going to take that number 6 out and put this one in. Let me show you with this one. This one's more complete. So just by having those 8 colors, and then I had a couple of extras, you've got a really good place to start, where whether you're going to vendor events or you have somebody pop in and want to do a color match, if you're having a meeting, if you're doing an in-home party, This is just, and you don't have many of the samples, or once you get your color swatch completed, this is just a great thing to have. So then the last thing I did was I took our sample, okay, that we got from pharmacy, and I went ahead and I cut this out, the 2.5 by 4, the same size as my samplers or my swatches, and you can see that I lined it up so that now I have the 21 colors right here also on my swatch. So this gives you not only the color and the color name, but also the SKU number for the company. So there you have it. There is our color swatch for our VFX foundations. And now my wheels are turning, and I've got all kinds of things in mind, and I can't wait to show you what I got coming up next. So for now, I hope you have enough information that this encourages you to go out and make your own swatch sample kit, and go out there and help boost your business. And I'm looking forward to working with you again and showing you some more things that I've got coming up. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and see what else I have in store. Have a blessed day. Bye.